This is the Ohio AgNet from the voice you know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF and Veltima Fungicide, the proven #1 for the toughest corn diseases with long-lasting residual, when you need to be confident your fungicide will perform. I'm Ty Higgins. The Ohio AgNet feeding farmers this spring thanks to Ag Revolution and Paradise Energy Solutions. We'll be at this week's winning farm for the midday broadcast on Wednesday. And if your farm would like lunch delivered to the field this planting season, visit ohioagnet.com/feedingfarmers to enter. The 2026-2027 Ohio FFA state officers were officially announced at the final session of the 98th Ohio FFA convention on Friday. The new state president is Austin Manning from Ripley Union Lewis Huntington FFA. He was last year's state reporter.
It's been a great year. I mean, when I got elected back in last May, it was definitely a surreal feeling, and I feel like I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But this past year, I've learned so many lessons that I didn't anticipate to even be going into those kind of endeavors. So it's just really cool to see how the state officer candidates, those who get elected, have the opportunity to get themselves into that thing that they have no idea what it is, because it's just something new every day, and overall it's always about the members. And I've said this year that impact has been a two-way street for me, and that's something that I've really learned. And for the members to be that for me when I'm elected to be that for them has been so inspiring for me, and it's been something that has uplifted me even more to be able to serve them the way that I'm supposed to.
Manning talks about some of the things he's looking forward to while leading the Ohio FFA.
When I got elected last year, wasn't really something I thought about of setting goals for myself, and I think it took some hard experiences for me to realize that it's very important to do things like that. Because at the beginning I didn't feel like I was going towards anything specific. I was just kind of there to be a state officer, and I knew what I wanted to do. But when I was really able to kind of reflect on a few bumps in the road I had because I had not properly thought about what I was doing, I think that really set me up for a lot more success for the members for the rest of the year. So I think for the 2026-2027 team, it would definitely just be about making sure that they know what they're getting themselves into to an extent. I still want it to be a little bit of a surprise because that's the fun of it. But it's just very important to take those times of reflection and maybe journaling, whatever that might be, not allowing those moments to pass us up, but using them as opportunities to definitely learn.
The state vice president is Paige Garrett of Versailles FFA, the state secretary, Ren Thompson of Upper Sandusky FFA, State Treasurer Claire Loudon of Lancaster FFA, State Reporter Sydney Betting of East Clinton Great Oaks FFA, State Sentinel Grace Allen of Hillsborough Great Oaks FFA, State Vice Presidents at Large Hunter Wellman of New Knoxville FFA, Grace Cackley of Meadowbrook FFA, Abigail Early of Wilmington FFA, Cabe Martin of Bellevue FFA, and Jackson DeWitt of Global Impact FFA. You can take a look at all the highlights from last week's 98th Ohio FFA State Convention online now at ohioagnet.com. Let's check the forecast, brought to you by Seed Consultants, Simply Better Performance, online at seedconsultants.com. Here's Ryan Martin.
We are going to be seeing temperatures quite mild. I won't rule out some pop-up scattered showers, especially in northwestern parts of Ohio here this afternoon into early evening. And then scattered showers continue off and on through tomorrow and into Wednesday. A couple of days of moisture here before we try and dry down late. I'm Ryan Martin.
Ryan, thank you. We'll check the markets and some news behind the numbers after this as the Ohio AgNet continues.
Hi, I'm Tyler Miller, a soybean farmer from Crawford County. When I grow soybeans, I'm not just raising a crop, I'm creating fuel at home. Biodiesel adds nearly $2 to our bushel price and strengthens our energy independence. If you're not using biodiesel on your farm, now's the time. If you're not sure how to get it, ask your local fuel supplier. Ready to turn last year's crop into this year's fuel? Learn more at soyohio.org.
This message is brought to you by Ohio soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Every bushel you grow needs a market. That's why the Ohio Soybean Council is working to expand demand for Ohio soybeans around the world. Your checkoff supports international outreach, trade team visits, and putting Ohio soy in front of global buyers. By showcasing the quality, reliability, and value of Ohio soybeans, you can count on new opportunities and increased demand today and into the future. Visit soyohio.org to see all the ways your Ohio soybean checkoff is at work expanding markets for your beans.
Welcome back to the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins, and today's market analysis is brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Company. Excited to bring a brand new soybean crush facility to Upper Sandusky. Learn more about marketing your soybeans with LDC at 574-566-2113. USDA announced a sale of 5.8 million bushels of corn last week, split between the 2025 and 2026 marketing years, and USDA pegged soybean crush for crude oil at 6.82 million tons in March of 2026. That's up from 6.43 million tons in February. Midday Markets brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Corn mixed with May down a half penny, December 2 cents to the plus side. Beans picking up 13 to 17, and wheat down by a quarter to 3/4 of a cent. Live cattle for June down 32 points at 252.67. August feeders 370.57 down $1.60, and lean hogs for May down 45 points at midday at 92.35. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins reporting. We'll see you down the road.